welcome to a new opportunity to discover amazing places. Today, our journey takes us to the city of cigars, Florida's third most populated city, located by the Hillsborough River. It offers incredible tropical weather and rejuvenating energy. So get ready for this lovely walk down the Bayshore Boulevard and the Riverwalk in Tampa. Close your eyes and make yourself comfortable. Relax your muscles and release all the tension. Feel every part of your body, feeling it sink heavily into the mattress. Feel how your feet are completely relaxed. Slightly move your toes and take your awareness to that area. Now, focus on your legs relaxing, then your hips, abdomen, and chest. Relax your shoulders and gently move them up and down. Feel your body releasing all tension. Feel the surface under your palms. Your fingers are stretched and relaxed. Finally, relax every muscle in your face. Make sure to relax your brows and your forehead. Now, focus on your mouth. Make sure to leave space between your upper and lower lips. And in the process, let your jaw fall open. Feel how your whole face changes after doing this. You feel you have a softer, more tranquil expression. Take deep breaths to accompany every part of this process. Let the air help you release all stress and tension. Now, let's embark on this journey. Tampa's Bayshore Boulevard awaits. The promenade by the Hillsborough River is one of the largest uninterrupted walks in the country. Bronze markers embedded in the sidewalk indicate miles, half miles, and kilometers. Its 4.5-mile length offers an inspiring and calm walk, with beautiful views of Tampa Bay. Keep an eye out for dolphins, manatees, pelicans, and other coastal wildlife in the bay. The Hillsborough River runs for 60 miles, starting from the Green Swamp Wilderness Preserve and finishing in Hillsborough Bay, where you are now. As you enter this virtual realm, you are surprised to see the width of the river. Its surface seems like a living being, moving to one side and the other, and creating that soothing sound of water lapping the shore. You see a line of small houses and trees on the opposite bank. These look like mere decorations on the horizon. What you are seeing is Davis Island, a high-end neighborhood where many important sports players and famous people live. Tampa is a vibrant city and a major part of the Tampa Bay metropolitan area, which includes Clearwater and St. Petersburg, and is home to approximately 3.2 million people. The area's modern development began in the 19th century, with Tampa serving as a military outpost due to its strategic location and access to the Gulf of Mexico. The city's economy grew significantly after Vicente Martinez Ybor established a booming cigar industry in the 1880s. Tampa was officially reincorporated as a city in 1887, paving the way for its expansion into a key economic cultural hub. The air is warm and humid, but the breeze coming from the river relieves you with its cool caress. It's no secret that Tampa has tropical weather like any city in Florida. However, the temperatures here rarely surpass 99 degrees. Actually, reports say that the last time the temperature reached that point was in 1985. Today, the weather is optimal for an afternoon walk at a comfortable 78 degrees. As you walk, you notice the sky and its varied display. The sky is perfectly blue to the right, but a few clouds draw interesting patterns to the left. A beautiful white railing sides the walkway. You see a bird on the rock as you look down at the water. The bird senses your presence, but doesn't fly away. It stands there, spreading its wings and lifting its beak into the air. You want to move closer, but hold back because you don't want to startle it. It's an American darter, found in the southeastern United States, also known as a snake bird. A sleek water bird inhabiting Florida's wetlands, lakes, and slow-moving rivers. Together with the sound of the water, you hear the hum of passing cars as the boulevard lines the sidewalk. Cars casually cruise by, adding to the city's soundscape. There's a green area between the sidewalk and the street, and the boulevard is decorated with flower beds. On the opposite side, there are beautiful and well-crafted houses. Most of them have complex gable roofs that look luxurious and elegant. Many stately homes along Bayshore Boulevard date back to the early 20th century, reflecting Tampa's historic wealth in architecture. Nearby Hyde Park Village preserves the charm of Tampa's Victorian-era homes. Everything around you is part of the perfect balance, the clouds tempering the sun's brightness, the delicate flowers against the tall palm trees. Every element seems to complement each other perfectly. Tampa is famous for many things: its beaches, bustling Ybor City, the Gasparilla parades, and its Cuban influence. Tampa is known as the Cigar City, due to the influence Cuban immigrants have had on the area. The proximity to the legendary island allows many Cubans to travel and settle in Tampa, and now the city enjoys a vibrant influence from this culture. Tampa used to operate the largest cigar factory in the world for many years, and even though it's now smaller in scale, the reputation remains. At some point, you see some stairs coming down the sidewalk to the water. The first 2 steps are visible, but the third one is already half covered by the embrace of the sand and water. You decide that this is the perfect place for a stop, so you take off your sandals, sit on one of the steps, and sink your feet into the water. The sensation is supreme. You feel a chill as the water is cooler than you expected, but soon you get used to it. Now feel the water lapping your feet. Its sweet caress soothes you and helps you relax. The breeze has become stronger, creating a soft sound that adds to the symphony of the city around you. Close your eyes and perceive Tampa with all your senses. Feel the energy of the water as you wade deeper, refreshing every part of you. Reaches your knees, thighs, hips, and torso, all the way up to your shoulders, elbows, and hands. You feel the embrace of the water as it protects, inspires, and rejuvenates you. In the meantime, you have time to think about the Boulevard and its history. It was built in 1914 by developers Eugene Holtzinger and Alfred Swan as a 2-lane brick road. At that time, it was known as the Bayshore Drive, and it soon earned the nickname the Boulevard of Dreams. As your feet dry under the warm Florida sun, you start to see Bayshore Boulevard from a different perspective. Suddenly, everything changes, like in a dream. The whole place becomes livelier and filled with people and music. A ship decorated with small colored flags crosses the river, surrounded by smaller boats. You hear loud bangs from a cannon on a theatrical pirate ship on the river. This scene is what Bayshore Boulevard looks like during the Gasparilla Pirate Festival in 1904 and was organized by the Tampa Tribune and local business leaders. It's one of the most iconic festivals in Florida as it stages a friendly invasion inspired by the legendary pirate Jose Gaspar, or Gasparilla. It's said that Gasparilla was a fierce pirate who inhabited the Gulf of Mexico and South Florida. Although there is no evidence of Gasparilla's existence, it is very real for Tampa's people, who enjoy this festivity on the last Saturday of January every year. The pretend invaders travel on this ship from Davis Island, and when they go ashore, they celebrate their victory with a parade that goes through the coastal sidewalks to the city center. The laughter and cannon sounds fade into the air, and you continue your walk to reach the Riverwalk. It's a 2.6-mile waterfront path offering scenic views of the city skyline and the river. As soon as you reach the Riverwalk, you realize it's a different place. While Bayshore Boulevard is mostly a quiet and residential place, the Riverwalk is like an explosion of colors, sounds, sensations, and attractions. This spot is where you'll find the city's museum, luxurious hotels, parks, public spaces, and many restaurants and cafes. You walk past a group of people taking part in a yoga class at Curtis Hickston Waterfront Park, a lively green space where events and concerts are also hosted. You hear some lively music that lights up your soul in a soothing way. You love this paradox and simply move to the music as you walk, following the river. After you cross a bridge covered with a canopy that casts lovely shade, you find an enormous building with pale walls and a simple design. The red letters on the upper part tell you that this is a hotel by a famous brand. Now, you are getting a sense of Tampa's luxurious side. You pass by several parks lined by the buildings on one side and the river on the other. Moreover, the activity can be seen on the river as different boats come and go. The unmistakable Florida palm trees are visible all around, adding a distinctive touch to the scenery. The landscape is so diverse that it surprises you. Suddenly, you see a bunch of green and yellow canoes docked near the shore. Then you see an enormous bridge crossing over the river, creating a pleasant passageway with shade for you to enjoy. You pass by the marina and see luxury yachts resting by the docks. The buildings on the other side boast different heights and styles, but they all look accurate and stylish against the blue skies. While on your journey, you see historical places such as the University of Tampa. You observe it from the opposite bank of the river. You see tall towers reaching up into the sky among several trees over the building's red brick exterior. Tampa University not only draws a unique silhouette against the skyline, but it's also an iconic landmark in Tampa. Formerly, the Tampa Bay Hotel, this stunning 1891 building, was built by railroad magnate Henry B. Plant, and once hosted famous guests like Theodore Roosevelt and Babe Ruth. Its Moorish-style architecture and silver towers make it one of Tampa's distinctive and treasured sights. And it's getting late, and you're getting drowsy. But you can't leave Tampa without trying some of its specialties, like the Cuban sandwich. You decide to go to one of Tampa's most famous places downtown, Ybor City. For this, you take a 2-mile ride via the Teco streetcar, which offers a free and scenic drive. Everything started in 1885 when a cigar manufacturer, Vicente Martinez Ybor, founded this neighborhood in the northeastern city center. Cuban immigrants and Spanish and Italian workers helped establish Ybor as the world's cigar capital, with factories producing millions of hand-rolled cigars. You order your sandwich in a cute place and take a seat by the window. It comes wrapped in paper, which makes a crackling sound as you remove it. It's cut in half, which makes it easier to handle. Grab it with both hands and feel the warm texture of the bread against your fingertips. You can't help but look inside before taking the first bite. The colorful ingredients look fresh and delicious. You've got roasted pork, ham, cheese, pickles, and salami. The salami is what distinguishes the Tampa Cuban sandwich from the Miami version. Also, you notice that the mustard gives the sandwich a spicy kick. The bread is so crunchy that it makes a noise each time you take a bite. Also, its buttery texture makes it unique. The flavor of the different types of meat combined is like an explosion in your mouth. However, you can still distinguish each particular taste. The heavy consistency is contrasted with the soft texture of the cheese, and you feel a slightly tangy note thanks to the pickles. Today, Ybor City's Cuban heritage is still alive in its historic architecture, Cuban sandwich shops, and long-standing businesses like La Segunda Bakery, which has been making Cuban bread since 1915. The Cuban Club, founded in 1902, continues to celebrate Cuban culture, hosting events and preserving its rich history. Whether you're sipping a café cubano, savoring a meal at Columbia Restaurant, Florida's oldest restaurant founded by a Cuban settler in 1905, or strolling past former cigar factories, the Cuban influence remains an essential part of Ybor City's identity. After this unbelievable experience, you thank Tampa for everything it has shown you. Every experience you have had here has been rejuvenating and endearing. As your journey through Bayshore Boulevard, Riverwalk, and Ybor City comes to an end, the city lights shimmer gently against the water, casting a warm glow over the quiet streets. The soft rhythm of the waves, the whisper of the palms, and the echoes of history linger in the night air. From the grand mansions of Bayshore to the lively waterfront and the rich Cuban heritage of Ybor, you've walked through the stories of the past and present, enjoying each step. Now, as the city settles into a peaceful hush, close your eyes and let the magic of Tampa linger in your dreams until your next adventure. Little by little, focus on your breathing and feel your body surrender to a sweet slumber. With each deep breath, you drift further into a place made of dreams, where everything is possible. Let go, embrace the stillness, and surrender to this beautiful feeling. Good night, and see you next time.